watching Johnny. You're watching this motherfucker on wherever you're watching it. Just watch him. He's a legend.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
What's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here. This is Talking Guitars. It is Friday. Right on. What's up, dudes? We got Ron Gunner, whose computer is crashing on us. It's so good. We were working through technical issues for like the past hour.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Fun stuff.
Cool. Hector, you guys. Special guest. Hector is here tonight from Guitar Tech Adventures. What's up, man?
What's up, guys?
How are you doing?
Doing great, man. Doing great.
This is our little sound machine here.
Oh,
so
I love it.
We got applause. We got all kinds of cool stuff.
I love
it. Dude. Here, we'll bring this one back. We got that one for a little bit. Welcome, you guys. If you're brand new here, consider subscribing to the channel. We talk all things rock music, rock guitars. Special NAMM Show edition tonight. We were there, right?
Yeah.
Did we? I know we didn't meet there. We met like in the comment section somewhere. But it's very possible that we did see each other because.
Yes.
The thing is with NAMM, well, you know, you've been to several of them. I think this is my 12th one. This is how it always works, right? You talk to friends like, hey, we're going to meet up at NAMM. We're going to meet up. You never see them, but you end up seeing the same like 3 people everywhere you go, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's exactly how it works.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and now that I'm watching the video, I'm pretty sure I got you in one of my walkthroughs or something like that. I'm sure you were around there.
I'm gonna check out. By the way, you guys, make sure to subscribe to Hector. This is his channel right here on YouTube. By the way, we're live on YouTube. We're live on X. We're live on Twitch. This is a podcast on Spotify. We're on iHeart. We're everywhere. Everywhere there is TikTok, Instagram. But give Hector a subscribe. Guitar Tech Adventures here on YouTube. I'm gonna have to check out. I was watching some of your videos, but I'm gonna have to watch some of your walkthrough stuff.
Yeah, I do a lot of I do a little bit of everything, honestly, because I wanted to start a guitar repair channel type of thing. But then I was like, man, I like so much more about guitars than just fixing them and things like that. So that's why I did the adventures, because I wanted to do different things. So one of the things was going to NAMM. Last year was my first year with the channel at NAMM. And then just basically doing walkthroughs. I didn't even have the right cameras or microphones or nothing. But then after that, I started building a guitar, going to a flea market and restoring a guitar, and also have pricing. Like if you buy a guitar that needs to be repaired, how much it will cost you to do that type of thing, you know? So I
Hmm.
did that. Then with the family, we went to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I was like, let me see what ukuleles are about. So I don't know anything about ukuleles at that point. So I feel myself learning about ukuleles and walking through the flea market where I bought mine and things like that. So I do a lot of different things, but it's all geared around guitars and repairs and things like that.
Very cool, man. Yeah, I mean, if you play, like, how long you been playing?
Since I was like what, like 14 years old, that's been like about almost 20 years now. Yeah, almost 20 years. And I'm from South America originally, and I moved to the States when I was what, 19, when I got out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted to do something with guitars, but it took a little bit until, because I moved here by myself, so I didn't have any, you know, like a household or anything. I went to my aunt's
Hmm.
house
Mm-hmm.
and she put up with me for a little bit. And then after that, I ended up moving to LA because I lived in Miami. And then after then, I was like, okay, well, I need to do something that I really enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And I signed up for guitar school, which it was Musicians Institute in Hollywood with the Guitar Craft program. And that's how I got into the guitar building. Um, from then, I worked at ESP Guitars in my that yeah, that's my former school.
Mm-hmm.
The program is no longer available, which sucks because it was so much fun. But then I worked at Fender for like about a year or two in the factory, and I was in final assembly, so I was doing the cool stuff like making the guitar work, setups, filing nuts.
After we're done here, let me tell you, I've got some good friends over there. I'll mention some of my friends after we're done here, and say we
Mhm.
may know some of the same people.
Funny thing, in I was walking a NAMM this past weekend, and I ran into I look at someone and we connect and we see eye to eye, and I'm like, I know this guy, and he's like, Hector, and I was like, no way. And dude, it was a guy that used to be in the same Fender factory. He was in the next bench
Uh
next to
huh.
me, teching guitars. He worked for Strattenberg now. And
Oh,
dude,
cool.
let me tell you, we talked for like 45 minutes in the middle of the hallway. Like it was just great connecting with that. And that's what I was telling Johnny. Like NAM is like that. Like you run into the business is huge, right? But it's so small at the same time that you can run into people that you haven't seen in 10 years. I haven't seen this guy in 10 years. And we were like cool, like nothing happened. It's great.
That's great.
So yeah, so
Yeah,
I work at Fender.
that's
Yeah.
how it is.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you worked at Fender. You also worked at
Then
some other.
yeah, I worked at ESP Guitars in when they had the warehouse in North Hollywood, and I
Mm-hmm.
worked there for about 4 or 5 years. And I worked in QC, I worked in the repair department, warranty. So I did basically all the stuff, and I left ESP when they were building the USA shop. Which, if I were to say longer, that's what I wanted to do. Work with them.
Hmm.
Um, but it was great. It was great. It was great. It was like the best job I ever had. I was playing guitar all day.
All
I
right,
was getting
on.
paid for it.
You see how you see how Ron just lit up? His favorite guitars are ESP guitars.
I'm telling you, ESP is they're getting more expensive, but they are amazing guitars. They're
Mm-hmm.
amazing guitars. And I remember like also I worked for like the artist series.
Hmm.
So when I was working in the repair department, I was in the same room as the artist guys, right? Which is the guys that used to teach me, detail work and things like that, because that's what it was. Um, and then I did guitars for Steph Carpenter, um, this guy from Animal Cells Leaders. What was his name? Um, Not Tosin, the other guy.
Hmm.
I forgot his name, but he's
Mm.
great. And even I worked in on some of the Metallica guitars, which for me, my favorite band. I was freaking out.
Oh
I
my
was freaking
gosh.
out. I was like, the
Did you
dream.
work on any George Lynch?
I work in George Lynch. My first day, I walked in. He's coming out of the bathroom, and I was like, "Is that George Lynch? Are you serious?" I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, it. And then it's like, yeah, bro. Is it cool if I ask him for a picture? I was like, bro, he's here all the time. You're fine. You'll see him next week. And I was like, shit, like, no way. But it's
So
crazy. Like,
so you saw him a bunch of times then? You saw
yeah,
him
he was there all
several
the
other
time.
times?
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. He's really close to Matt, which is the president of ESP here in the US.
Uh-huh.
So he comes in anytime he gets anything he needs. Like the artist guys work on his guitars too. And he
Mm-hmm.
has his own brand now.
Yep.
So through the whole process, he was testing things with the guys at the shop. So, and he's a really cool guy. Like he will give you like you start talking to him, he will just spend the whole day talking to you. Like he's super nice,
Very
super
cool.
nice.
Very cool. Yeah, I met him one time, and just it was just a quick hello, you know.
Yeah,
But yeah. But hey, let's say hello to some people here. By the way, you guys, um, if you dig this stuff, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's see. Let's do this. We have channel membership here on the Johnny Beane YouTube channel, and the channel members, they get their names read about 12 minutes into every show. They are currently Michael B. Live, Music Therapy Laz, Mini Guitar Society, Majestic PB and J Cat, Flipper Carlin, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9 Music, R. Habs, and of course Janice Lala, the intern. Thank you guys for being top tier channel members here on YouTube. Very good. So we got people live. Actually, where are you guys watching from right now? Where is everybody watching from? Let us know in the chat so we can see who is here. And you mentioned you're from Chile originally,
yes,
right?
originally, yeah. I was
One of
born
the
in the
bands
US. Huh?
one of the
Go ahead.
bands that I was in, I told you we did an MTV Trace tour.
Hmm.
Our singer was from Chile.
Oh wow,
So,
that's crazy.
yeah.
Chilean people just show up in random places.
Oh, she's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, they show up in
Um
random places, man.
yeah. Yeah. Let's
In one of
see.
my videos on the walkthrough, I'm just like filming something. I forgot what it was, but and then when I'm editing the video, I
Mhm.
hear two Chilean guys talking, and they're basically behind me. And then I'm listening to the audio. I was like, they're from Chile. I recognize the accent, and I was like, I never saw them, and they're in the middle of NAMM. So like we're everywhere.
Oh, man. Dude, let's see who's here. We got G. Butchnoff, who was at the NAMM show. We hung out together. Billy Ray is here. Ron Gunner, you're here. Raymond is
Mm,
here. Janice is here. Uh, everybody's here.
Wow, no Peggy.
Peggy, I'm sure will be here. So let's do it, man. We're NAMM show. I know we're a week. It's been a week since
yeah.
what's today? Today's Friday. So tomorrow will be a week from the last day of NAMM, which was a Saturday, which was pretty interesting. Which I know you said you've gone several times. Do you find Saturday being the last day kind of weird?
Yes, I was so confused. I was so confused because because I'm trying to plan it because I have a full-time job and I do this for fun, right? So I was trying to, okay,
Mm-hmm.
what do I do? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take vacation, and then I'll figure out as I go. But normally it's what, like, Thursday, Friday, well, Friday, Saturday, and then the Sunday is the last day, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then this thing just threw me completely off. I drive every time that I go, I'm about an hour and a half away in LA traffic. so that adds up a little bit more. And that adding that extra weekday,
Oh, so you drive
it,
back home at night?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I mean,
wow.
I mean, everything's expensive down there when you're trying to stay, especially because everybody's landing for the convention. So the
Mm-hmm.
rates on the rooms, because I looked into it too, and I was like, do I want
Mm-hmm.
to drive 2 hours back and forth? And one day took me 2.5 hours on the way back
Hmm.
because it closed at 6. So that's prime traffic in LA. You love it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
And of course with Disney right there too. I mean it's always a madhouse no matter what,
Yeah.
that whole area.
Yeah,
But
it's funny because last year I sent the family to Disneyland.
mhm.
And then I'll park in the Disneyland parking
Oh, I
structure,
see.
walk to NAMM. They will go to Disneyland, have a good time with friends, and then I'll just meet them at night, and then we'll go home afterwards, which was a lot better from just spending 2 hours in the car. If you leave at 9, it's different.
Mhm. Were you able to do three, like do you go to all 3 days?
Yeah, yeah. I went to all 3 days. I still have one more video to put up as a walkthrough and things like that, but everything starts slowing down on Saturday being the last day. It was still going.
Well,
I
see,
thought at
to
least.
to me that's what's really weird is because like I said for years Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Like Thursday is like the first day. Well, Wednesday is like if you're if there's special parties on Wednesday, and then Thursday is like kind of party, and
Yeah.
that because you've I mean Ron, you've heard of NAMM parties, man? They're legendary. But
I don't
when
know
it's
about this
usually
party. Nobody has ever invited me.
when it's usually Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday is the last day, then it makes sense. Like a Sunday, like, it kind of slows down, kind of less people there. People are packing up. Saturday is always like the main day for like any major signings, like any major artist that's there. Saturday is a madhouse. So
Hmm.
for Saturday to be the last day, it's like, well, it's still a madhouse, but you can tell people want to get out of here too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
there's a lot of different energy going on when Saturday is the last day.
Yeah, that definitely threw me off a little bit.
Hmm. But yeah, Ron has yet to experience a NAMM show.
Really, Ron, we have to get you out here.
Maybe
So much
next
fun.
year.
It's so much fun, man.
It's
You're gonna close your rings. You're gonna do all your walking, your steps for like a whole
oh my
week.
gosh,
Yeah, so much walking.
it's almost like it's like going to another planet. I mean, really, it's like going to like the world's largest music store there is, and like seeing like every rock star walking around playing their own guitars like in every corner. And it really is, like your name is Adventures. It really is an adventure. And then afterwards, it is like coming home from a different planet. And it's almost like being on tour for like 3 days, really, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like, well, the thing is, like, when I go to NAM, like, this is second year, and before, like, when I used to go with like Fender or ESP, whenever I was in the guitar companies, they will give you tickets to go, right? Because they're members, and I guess for a certain amount of money, you get certain amount of badges to give out. And
Hmm.
when I used to go back then, I would just go and hang out. But I will go. I noticed that today. I mean, this NAM. I I've been going the past 2 years just to see what's cool out there. No plans. Walk in and then see where the day takes you. And it's
Hmm.
crazy because it will take you different directions without you knowing. So you go down
Hmm.
this aisle, and next thing you know, I'm looking at parts. And then you keep walking, and then you're at a pedal booth. And then you keep walking, and then there's CNC machines on how to build guitars. And then there's
Yeah.
Chinese distributors that you can talk to if you want to make your own guitar brand. They'll build whatever you want. And then you keep walking, and then you start learning here, learning there. And then you run into a famous person who's walking by. Like, it's just a different world completely. It's
Hmm.
crazy.
So did you ever go, you said you worked for Fender, like, did you ever go and work there?
For Fender, I didn't. I didn't work for Fender there, but I used to set up the ESP booth, which is
Okay.
that's what I wanted to talk to you about. From
That's
the
my
first,
dream job right there.
oh, dude, it's so much fun. I made a video of the whole Fender booth because I mean the ESP booth. If you want to
Uh-huh.
check it out, I made a bunch of videos on that, shorts and everything,
What
and
year
little
was this?
reviews. When I was doing it, it was like 14, 13, 12, something like that.
Oh,
So
so we're talking over 10 years ago. Okay.
no,
Because,
actually, might be after that because I think I entered the guitar business on 14 or something like around that area, like mid, between the
mhm.
13 and 16, because I was doing the booth, but everything was like you had to wear gloves and you had to put the guitars and set them up. And then the vice president will walk the booth and will be like, you need to redo that, redo this. And then they will tell you, because, during, you know, transport, they will shift. Because at that time, and you probably noticed this, Johnny, they will bring pallets on top of pallets of product out. And now it's not like that anymore. I was shocked because I went in last year, but they didn't let me film anything in there because I still know ESP people. So they like this year they actually gave me a badge to go in.
Mhm.
So they sponsored me a day or well the whole event because I still know people there. So they give me I stay in touch and stuff like that. But I went and it's just a business center basically. It's just you walk in, door, offices, and there's a few walls where you see some product, but they're just meeting rooms now, which
Right.
you can tell the difference because now we don't have Fender out there. We don't have Gibson also. Gibson did a nice attempt at putting out some product in the hallway this year. And I don't know if I don't know, I couldn't find where they were, but last year they closed the door to everyone unless you're doing business.
Right. Yeah, they did have a meeting room there. I saw it. It was was it the second floor, third, third floor, Yamaha. Even Yamaha had a smaller booth this year, which was wild because usually Yamaha has the huge, like the biggest room there is.
Hmm.
And then there were years when Gibson had a huge room. And
Yeah.
then pretty much every year, I mean, like I said, every year that I would go up until the last few years, Fender would have like a huge ballroom and then a smaller room with Jackson, Gretsch, EVH, in the smaller room.
Hmm.
Um, but ESP, I talked my way into getting in there not yesterday, last year, and then this last time we got in, we were able to get in, and so I know what you're saying. Like it's a much smaller thing, but
It seems like it's the same booth. They just made it way smaller. I remember there used to be hallways on the ESP, and then this was all LTDs. This was all
you used
ESP
to be able to walk all
Japan,
the way around
all
in the
the
room.
signature guitars, and then on this side
Hmm.
you have all the exhibition thing, which it's insane. I made a few shorts with the exhibition stuff that they had. There's
Hmm.
one guitar that I made a short on that it looks like a beach. It's crazy.
Hmm.
It has like quilted maple top, has like natural finish with like blue on the sides, and a clear pick guard that has holes so it looks like water. Insane things. And that used to be a wall full of them, you know? And now it's just basically, like I said, like a business center. You want that one or you want this one, and how many?
Hmm.
You know, it's a little bit different. Um,
Yeah. 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 I have friends that have been going to NAMM Show 40 years, throughout the in the 70s, 80s. And that was the back in the day, the 80s.
the golden days.
I'm a huge fan of Kramer guitars, and a good friend of mine would go. He was a guest of Kramer, and he got to hang out with Van Halen all the time, and he would tell me about those days. Well, going to the Hilton and the Marriott, afterwards, all kinds of, parties and stuff. Kramer used to have huge parties, top floor of the Hilton.
Wow.
Back in the day. And so, it kind of, I mean, it was a it's always been a convention, but it was more, you had to be really in the business, or a buyer or a seller, retailer, all that. Now, they've opened it up to people like what I do, like media, influencer, stuff. I mean, that's how I go. That's how I
cool.
go. And I know there's some people, they don't get it. They don't understand it. I've seen a lot of people online complaining about it, like, hey, that's, but the thing is, it's the future. What we're doing right here is the future of media, and this really is like this is a newspaper to some people. This is a TV show, to some people. I mean, this is the way a lot of people, they get their news, they get their entertainment. And it's cool that NAMM show, like I told you, like I ran into the president of NAMM, and you saw the clip, you saw it. Here, I'll go ahead and I'll play it real quick. Well, here, check this out, you guys, right here. Check this out. Where is it? This one.
John, I am Johnny Beane. I talked to you last night. I'm a content creator. I'm on a live stream right now. Can I say hello to you? Yes, say hello. Look at this, live streaming from NAMM. 125 years, we have 15 minutes left of the show. Do you guys know who this is? You guys know? You introduce yourself. I'm John Malanzak. I'm president and CEO of NAMM. We've had an amazing week. We've got an awesome band out here. It's a great, awesome opportunity. Appreciate you telling the story. For those of you that can't be here, give much love to this guy for giving me the opportunity to see it live and come to NAMM Show next year. Thank you. Can I get a shout out? Yeah. Can you introduce yourself? Say you're watching Johnny Beane TV. You are watching Johnny Beane TV live from NAMM 2026.
There we go, man. So even to have the president of NAMM, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't know how to explain it unless you've been there, unless you've gone to these things, gone to conventions. I mean, it's a different world now.
One of the things that it did for me, Johnny, is like I started my channel in 2024 at the end. And then in January came around in 2025, and I was like, I need to do something different on the channel, right? Because I was doing reaction videos and things like that, and I wasn't really liking it that much, right?
What did you react to?
Songs that I liked, my favorite guitar solos, things like that, And then, but then I was like, okay, well, I'm doing this and it's cool, but I feel like I should be doing more, because at the end of each video, I would end up talking about guitars. So, this is my favorite guitar solo, but look at the guitar. He's playing this, he's playing that, and this, this and that. And then next thing you know, it becomes a freaking guitar nerd channel or video. So that's when I changed. But going back to the NAMM part, when I went to NAMM, I had never done a vlog before. And I was like super self-conscious. One thing is doing it in a room where nobody sees you, right? And then you go outside and people are looking at you.
Walking around, talking to a camera.
Exactly.
Looking crazy.
But the cool thing about doing it at NAMM is because everybody's doing the same thing. There's so much content creators there, everywhere. There's cameras, there's everything.
Let me tell you this. Are you on Twitch as well?
No, I'm not. No, I haven't done any live stuff yet.
Twitch. I love Twitch. I'm a huge fan of Twitch, and I went. I was there 3 years ago. This thing called TwitchCon, which is a convention, and I ran into, at the time, I ran into one of the biggest Twitch live streamers. I'll play the clip. There's a clip right here.
Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny Beane.
Do you find beans often? Do you have magic beans?
No, that's my name.
Oh, okay.
That's my name.
Oh, cool. Watching Johnny Beane TV.
So her name is Amaranth. She's one of the biggest Twitch live streamers there is. And when I went to, I mean, not that it's not like that at NAMM Show, it is, but at TwitchCon, like I felt right at home walking around talking into a camera there because everybody was doing it. And that's what I was going to say. Now, there's starting to be more of that at NAMM Show, right?
Yeah.
Hogging up the bandwidth, and that's why the internet looks terrible because everybody's doing it now. You know?
Well, that was exactly my point. Like for me, starting the channel and whatever, like I never done the vlog thing until NAMM. And then I was like, okay, so I was trying to hide behind a palm tree, trying to do my intro video. or trying to hide behind a trash can or something just to do, hey, welcome to Guitar Tech Adventures. And I was just like super shy. And as soon as I walked in, all that went away. All that went away. One, I felt at home because I saw music stuff and guitars and la la la, and everybody enjoying themselves. And then two, everybody was doing it. So now
you saw people with bigger tripods than you walking around,
yeah,
and you're like
bigger cameras like this big, and I have my little, Osmo thingy for vloggers. And that kind of like made me more comfortable. And if it's not because of NAMM, I'm still trying to figure out, hey, like I'm talking to a camera, this and that made me really comfortable really quick, but that's kind of like I feel like you have so much more access now that you have, streamers, YouTubers doing the honest
Yeah.
answers,
so.
on honest reviews and things like that. And what do I think? What's my take on this guitar? What's my take on this product and things like that? So I feel like that's something that is good and positive for everyone. There's so much more content out there,
Mm-hmm. Last year, when the president of NAMM was on stage, because I don't know if you went to those, but they have these breakfasts in the morning where you go to the Hilton and you go upstairs, and it's a huge ballroom and it's a free breakfast, and the president of NAMM is there. They gave Rick Beato a lifetime achievement award.
Oh, wow.
This guy right here.
I'm Rick Beato. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
That guy. And
awesome.
So, but last year was it last year or was it the year before? I think it was the year before. There was a content creator party, and I went to that, and this guy actually performed.
Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Beane TV, I guess.
That guy, he performed. I heard he performed this year too, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I didn't see
I
it.
missed it too. I didn't see it. I was probably doing
He
some
had like
other
a meet and greet, and
stuff.
I missed it. But a couple years ago at this party, the president of NAMM was saying, "Hey, you that are here as creators, get the word out. Tell people about this." Like, I feel like it's really opening up, and it's the future of media, which is this,
Yeah.
And like we were saying backstage, my YouTube channel is 20 years old this year, and I've been doing like this, not this particular live show, but live shows I've been doing for about 10 or 11 years, like weekly, if not almost daily.
Yeah.
So I'm used to this. I'm used to talking to a camera. You said you saw me going into Guitar Center.
Yeah.
I'm used to doing this stuff. And the thing is, to do this, like, you have to be comfortable looking like a weirdo out there. But the thing is, it is normal now to a lot of people seeing somebody talking into a phone. And so,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, for me, it's like I feel like there's so much more access now. But when I went last year, I was shocked to see that, Gibson didn't have a showroom anymore. Fender didn't have a showroom. And then this year, Marshall wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
And Marshall is a huge, huge participant every year. They have
Mm-hmm.
presentations, they have stage, huge booth, bigger than the orange booth that they had this year. And they have autograph signings and things like that. Like I met Nita Strauss there last year in the Marshall booth. And
Dude, we must have saw you then because I was there when she was signing. She was up on the stage.
I'm
And
sure if
and
you had a camera, I'm sure no cameras.
I
We were
didn't
there.
I didn't go up and meet her there because I met her like in front of Ibanez.
Oh, okay.
But a friend of mine, actually a couple friends went up and got the autograph and stuff
Mhm.
last year at
Last
Marshall
year,
with
yeah.
Nita.
I did a deep dive on one of her on her new
Be right
Jiva
back.
Torch Red
Mm-hmm.
guitar.
Mm-hmm.
This NAMM, I did a little short 1 minute guitar review on the channel for
Mm-hmm.
that because I feel like her guitar is like super underrated. It's like a really cool guitar. It's lightweight, and I went into this whole, specs and things like that on the video. But um, like going back to the Marshall thing, I heard they were charging them like $1 million to be there.
Whoa.
That's what I heard from some. I think it was my I think it was Wade. Sorry, Wade, if you're watching this, dude. I think he told
Shout
me
out.
that. Shout out to Wade. Wade with the little chisme coming our way. But I heard that it was gonna cost them like $1 million to build what they wanted to build, and then they
Mm.
pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and on my videos too, in the walkthroughs, I was like, there's always a hub at NAMM. There's always a place where everybody gathers, where everything starts and everything ends. And then right now, I think Ernie Ball, it's
Mm.
that booth is bringing everything right now. So as
Mm-hmm.
far as presentations, the best presentations, autograph signings, the artists that are playing there too.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty cool too. I don't know if you
Yeah.
agree, but I felt like that little corner there was
Yeah.
legit.
Usually, a lot of times when you'll be walking by a booth, and usually the biggest crowds are spilling out of the Ernie Ball section. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree. I've seen that. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm.
But it's crazy that brands are just not doing it, which it's a good thing in a way, because now you spend more time with the little boutique stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The boutique guitar sections. Did
Mm-hmm.
you walk through those?
Oh yeah. Yep.
There was some interesting stuff in there, man. I talked to a
There's
guy that was building aluminum guitars.
huh.
Everything was built out of aluminum, and I'm like,
Was that
what?
like they had one on a display there?
Yeah,
Let me
I have a video on the channel if you wanna
see.
if you can pull it up. It's a short video, nothing crazy. It's like a minute, and the guy explained how he builds the guitars and why he started doing that. Um, I think it's yeah, the title of the video you'll see this aluminum guitars or something like that.
Let me see.
But yeah, that was super crazy.
Here, I'll show you.
Um,
Let me just show you a clip of something that I did. Oh, sorry. Well, hey, listen to this. Hey, I'll turn the volume down. Just at the very end of this, there was a
uh-huh.
guitar. There was a guitar. Let me. That one. Was it one of
Mhm.
those? Was it
No, no, it
the
was
one
not
with
one
the
of
Coke
those.
can and
Oh
batteries?
yeah,
And, did you see that one?
yeah, it's like a waist thing, artwork, and I was like, bro, it's a little
Look
hippie
at
for me,
that,
but
man.
okay, yeah. Has all the you see like has all the social media, which I'm guessing if he has trash on the other side, he's probably saying the same thing about the social media stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I got the front. You got money. Look at that. What do
Hey
you think?
man,
What do you think of that, man?
I was like, I doubt that it's playable. First of all, but it's I don't know. It's just a piece of art, I guess. You know. I don't know if I dig it or not, but it's just a piece of
A
art.
lot of different.
I have a video on this guy too. I think his name is Dean Gordon Guitars, and he was super nice. He showed me all the guitars, and I did a little video with him, an interview. Um, yeah, he started off under a lot of different people that build guitars that were master builders in different companies,
Mm-hmm.
and then he decided to
Mm-hmm.
branch off on his own. He started building these guitars.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of cool stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it's really really fun to see what's out there. I mean, those guitars, like the ones that we were just seeing, it's not my cup of tea at all. I'm more of a classic look of a guitar guy.
Mm-hmm.
But the craftsmanship always, it's very inspiring. To see different colors, finishes, shapes.
Yeah. 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 Lots of different interesting things.
I'm waiting for you to
Yeah.
run into the aluminum guitars because it's around there.
Let's see.
That's Cower guitars.
Those are cool.
Those are cool too. They try to do like an art exhibition with all the models with the same finish and the same type of uh, style, I guess. Just different models.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just different shapes. Is it
Mhm.
those?
No, that's not it.
They look like aluminum.
Yeah, when I was talking to the guy, I was like, Why are you making aluminum guitars, bro?" He was like, "I don't know. Why does everything have to be made out of wood?" And I'm like, "All right, well,
Is it
fair
those?
point. Those, yeah,
It's those. Yeah.
yeah, that's it. Really cool
There we go.
guitars. They're hollow, so they're not heavy at
Look at
all.
that.
I was talking to him, and he said that it was like between 6 and 8 pounds weight of the guitar. Aluminum is not necessarily heavy, but they're all chambered. So he explained that he has like prem systems for it and everything, so you can get everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are. Look at that. Those are cool. Did you play one? Did you hold one?
No, no, I held one and it was pretty light. I mean, and also he had like someone made the pickups for him, but he's gonna start developing his own pickups for the guitar. So,
Mm-hmm. That is
how do you
so
guys feel
cool.
about? I'm gonna bring up a topic here. How do you guys feel about like tone on guitars? Do you guys think the wood, plays a part, doesn't play a part, or the construction of
On
the
electric
guitar?
guitars.
Yeah, on electric guitars. What do you guys think?
What do you think, Ron?
It does
On
a little
electric
bit.
guitars.
A little bit. Not as much as I don't think it's not as much as everybody claims, but I know from which we found out, Johnny, from the two Charvels. One is the the ash, and the other one's the I forget what it was now. But
Alder?
same pickups in both of them, and you do get two different sounds.
That's exactly what I tell my girlfriend when I buy any guitar. They're all different. They're all different. They all sound different. Um, but yeah, I'm around the same thing. What do you think, Johnny?
Well, with acoustic guitars, yes, of course. It's all about the wood, the shape. Electric guitars, I mean, there are certain woods that I prefer. Like, I don't necessarily prefer plywood, guitars. But, you can stick a better pickup in a plywood guitar and get better results. But as far as the weight of a guitar, just the resonance, just, strumming on a guitar. I mean, if you look behind me here, here at my little studio, I have amplifiers. Okay, I got tons. I got the Yamaha, I got the 5150. Actually, I ran into the guy that developed this amp
Really?
there. That was pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. The guy that developed the 5150. We were talking. I got a Black Star. I got Dan Electro. I got all kinds of amps sitting here. And when I play, I rarely plug in. I just play acoustically most of the time. So I mean, that's just here, right? I mean, of course, when I play a show and stuff, you know, I do take an amp and everything. I think the wood does make a difference, but as you know, you can slap Seymour Duncan's into anything and upgrade. You can upgrade anything.
That's what I was going to say. And if you go into active pickups, then it's not so much the wood because the pickup's just there. You know, that's
what I land to. For me, if you're doing any, you know, regular wiring passive, I guess electronics, I think the wood has something to do with it. But you can slap EMGs on a piece of wood and it will sound like an EMG. You know?
Room.
So yeah, exactly. So the higher output, and this is for what I've learned, what I was taught in school. Honestly, we had like actual books to read and things like that. For the traditional guitar building part, it's like, and this I formed my own opinion after this, but I feel like the higher the output on the pickups, the less the wood has an impact on how it's gonna sound like.
What do you consider high output humbucker?
I mean, I've honestly, like, I feel like, I mean, anything that's active, I think that will play a part on.
Well, I'm talking about just a regular passive.
Regular passive high output.
Like example, the Screaming Demon, Seymour Duncan, is around 10 or 11.
Something like that. I'm a little out of the loop when it comes down to the new pickups, but like Invaders, for example.
Yeah.
Those are passive, but they're hot, you know?
Yeah, and the Dimebucker.
Dimebuckers.
That's like between 16, sometimes I've seen a couple go close to 18.
Yeah.
But what's in that Warrior right there is the Seymour Duncan. My mind just went blank. Slug. The Seymour Duncan Slug, and it puts out 48K.
Oh wow!
And it's passive. It's not active.
Wow. It's probably what kind of magnets? Does it have like Alnico 5s or something like that? Crazy.
I'm not even sure.
Oh wow,
Johnny, if you can look up the Slug and see what it says about it.
I'm sure it's a lot.
Yeah, I think it's usually the higher the number on the magnets, on the Alnico magnets, the hotter the pickup is. I think the more powerful it is.
Yeah,
Seymour Duncan.
I don't know what it's
Slug
made with,
humbucker.
but I just know it puts out like crazy. To the point when I put, and Johnny brought this up when I got that pickup. I was like, well, I'm gonna put it in there, and I had a regular neck pickup in it, and he came up with, he's like, well, when you flip between them, it's going to be,
48K.
Yeah, 48. You're not going to hear the neck. So I ended up putting the Dimebucker bridge in the neck pickup of that. So Did it say what magnets in it?
Oh, I closed it. What is it? Seymour Duncan humbucker slug magnet. Let's see. Slug magnet. Let's see. By the way, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Charles. What's going on, you guys? Scott. Jeff T. I see you guys. Slug. It's just talking about regular.
Hey guys, let me get a shout out to Scott Katzenberg for shouting out my Explorer back there. Scott, that Explorer looks like mine. That's what he said. Awesome that you have Explorer. That's one of my favorite guitars too. And I just got that one. I got lucky. Getting that one too.
Looks like James Hetfield guitar.
Yep. 100% I'm a Metallica guy. So
did you scratch a few things in it though?
Oh yeah,
Did you ever?
I need to put some tape. I need to change the knobs. I need to put EMGs, and I'm good to go.
You were saying you're a huge Metallica fan, right?
Yeah, yeah. I have Greenie too. I bought Greenie recently, like the cheap one, not the expensive one.
Oh, cool.
Well, the one in the middle, because they're all somewhat. But I bought the Gibson version of it. Let me see. Let me just bring it up.
Sure.
So you get some love. This thing. It's like,
Oh yeah.
it's like
That's cool.
it has the pickups, the Greenie Buckers,
Uh huh.
and it sounds pretty good.
Oh, that's
Sounds pretty good.
awesome.
But it's basically Les Paul 50s satin. You know, that's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'm a huge Metallica guy, and I have that. I just got that one probably like 3 months ago, and the Gibson website. I got lucky because those are not available. If you go to the Gibson website right now, it's not available. So they make like limited runs, and so happened that I'm just browsing the Gibson website, and
Dang.
it was available, and I was like, no way, that's crazy. I
So you
just bought
got
it.
one.
I got one, yeah. Credit card, tax season is around the corner. We just get it. We'll worry about it later.
Yeah. Well, you know, I told you I'm in San Francisco area, and Metallica is considered a local band here. Although I don't know if any of them live here anymore, but um, in the early '80s there was a house called the Metallica Mansion. If you know your Metallica history,
Hmm.
and that's in a town called El Cerrito. I lived there 30 years ago. I used to live literally just like 3 blocks away from that house, and a few years ago, I went and I found that house, and just I didn't go in or anything, but I just I made a vlog, you know, filming the outside of it.
That's cool. That's really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I went to. I know where the headquarters are, the Metallica headquarters, because I used to work at ESP and we used to ship him stuff all the time.
Uh huh.
So I snuck the address and I was like, whenever I'm in San Francisco, I'm gonna drive by the warehouse where the headquarters is. Sorry, guys at ESP, but yes, I did that. A little espionage job by me. Um, the coolest thing about the ESP and the Metallica thing is that when I was working there, they were developing the Vulture guitar, which is like the Flying V version
Uh
Mm.
huh.
of James Hetfield. And I saw the first prototype. They came in. It was just wood and it had handwriting like cut this, cut that, do this, do that on the actual body, which it was really cool. They didn't let me take a picture of that, but that was a cool moment too
Oh
of being
wow.
there and freaking out because they order stuff all the time. They make things for them all the time.
Hmm.
So I saw a Chrome Explorer that it was sent to James, and he has like the gears of a car or something like that on the inlays. And then I saw the '90s um, guitars that came through for a museum they were doing in somewhere, and it came out of the warehouse, and it was the of Wolf and Man guitar where
Mm.
he's like transforming through the thing, and he has all the dings and all the scratches and the sweat still there, and it's all like played. And then in Hammett's guitar was the Spider guitar, the Les Paul shape, and I
Hmm.
saw that one too. And I was just geeking out. I have pictures of those, but I don't know where they are. Somewhere, some point I will share it. But it was crazy,
That's
geeking
cool.
out.
Oh yeah. So is Metallica your favorite band
Yeah, by far. If you
by
haven't noticed
far?
yet.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's my favorite band. But everybody has their own favorites.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like what you're saying about Metallica. That's kind of like me and Van Halen.
I thought you were going to say Taylor Swift.
Oh, there you go.
and Taylor Swift. But when it comes to Van Halen, I know everything. I do a Van Halen show on the channel here called Exclusively Van Halen, and talk all things the guitars, the history of the music. You know, I can talk that stuff. You know, I could just like wake up and all of a sudden start talking Van Halen anytime. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I saw I saw one of your videos that you have the Van Halen thing and you have Michael Anthony giving you a shout out.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. That was great.
Yeah.
What's your favorite band, Ron? Ron, what's your favorite band?
I can't just pick one.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
When you thought about it, something came to mind. What was it?
Sabbath.
Black Sabbath.
Oh, yeah. That's a good choice. It's like a favorite.
Yeah, Black Sabbath, then Ozzy, and then Pantera, Avenged Sevenfold, Queen's Right.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, Queen's Right.
Yeah.
You know, so.
That's cool, man.
All kinds. It's just hard to nail down which one. So.
Yeah, Scott. Look, Scott on the chat. Our generation has so many greats, right?
Yeah,
that's truth. Yeah, she's right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I also like, guitar wise. This is gonna sound really off left field, but Bon Jovi.
Cool.
Bon Jovi guitar, the Richie Zambora in Bon Jovi in the '80s. Amazing. And then
the
another
Kramers?
thing that with Kramers and
the Jersey Star.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember loving his like signature Strat that he had with the stars and the inlays.
The Fender.
It was like a super Strat.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love the way he played. Now obviously he's old, he's just on a different thing. But I don't know, man. Like,
we all get old.
We all get old. We all slow down.
Very true.
But yeah, no. But I like the dynamic also. Like not so much. Some songs might be a little cheesy and all that, but the backup vocals and the dual, harmonies and things like that. That is something also that I appreciated a lot.
The Bon Jovi.
From the Bon Jovi thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, grunge. What do you guys think about the grunge stuff? I don't. We got a lot of.
I love it. He doesn't like it. I love it.
Nope.
No, not at all.
Nope.
Well, I had
never
a
really Die Before Disco shirt, and I'll make one that says Die Before Grunge.
It's too late now.
Yeah. No, we got a lot of Nirvana down there, but I was never like a fan of that because I was looking into like learning songs, and Nirvana songs were like fairly basic. I mean, and I'm sure you're gonna play. There you go.
Oh yeah, man.
So I moved on.
That's
from
a killer
Nirvana
riff.
Very quickly.
It's catchy, and that's what it is.
One of the things that I never understood when I was younger, it was the difference between a good song and the songs that you want to play on guitar. Like for example, like Nirvana was all about songwriting. They're just like good songs, right? But it's not something that I was relating to because I was trying to learn guitar. I was gravitating to Iron Maiden and.
But you were into Metallica too.
And
right?
I was into Metallica and all that kind of stuff.
If Metallica is your favorite band, and you're trying to learn a Kurt Cobain riff, excuse me, but it's all. Right. But the thing is, with music, I mean, it's all related. You can trace back anything to anything, really.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, the grunge stuff. I like Pearl Jam more than from that and Soundgarden. That was kind of like what my comfort zone was in the grunge thing. But like I said, also we got a lot of Smashing Pumpkins, alternative stuff. Smashing Pumpkins really cool. Guitar wise, they have interesting stuff. The tone also, like the distortion. It's really cool
The
stuff.
the only quote grunge I ever listened to was the soundtrack for The Crow.
Oh yeah.
That had like Stone Temple Pilots, and it had a bunch of. I don't even know all the bands was on it, but I had that soundtrack, and from the 1994 movie, and the soundtrack was great. So.
Yeah, back when the soundtracks were cool.
Mm-hmm.
And you had soundtracks. Like you have the album. I remember one time I bought the Matrix one. The
I never even
Matrix
watched that
soundtrack.
movie.
Huh?
I've never even watched that movie. I know Johnny hasn't.
No, I
No?
saw it because they filmed it here. It was filmed in Oakland.
Johnny
Oh,
has
wow.
maybe seen 9 movies.
Really? Not a movie guy. But yeah, like I remember buying that soundtrack was pretty cool. And yeah, The Crow also, like for sure. For sure.
Yeah, that's cool. No, man, grunge music. I mean, I'll tell you, when that was happening. See, I grew up wanting to be Eddie Van Halen. So for years and years and years, it was
Yeah.
just Van Halen, Van Halen, Van Halen. And I'll admit now that wasn't healthy. That wasn't a good thing. Just to be totally into one thing. As a musician, as an artist, that's not really. If you want to play in a tribute band, that's fine. But if you wanna be yourself and come up with your own stuff and whatever, it's listen to as much stuff as possible. So when the grunge thing was happening, I mean, I remember watching the stuff on MTV and everything. But like I was telling you backstage, and you just mentioned Bon Jovi, I ended up working with Desmond Child, the guy that wrote their biggest hits. You Give Love a Bad Name, Living on a Prayer, all that stuff. And when I was working with him, I was listening to a lot of grunge. I was listening to Pearl Jam. I was listening to Nirvana. I was listening. There's a band, Bush. Was listening to them.
Bush, yeah.
Listening to, and this was 1998. So really, it was happening. But then, of course, right after that, Britney Spears, Aguilera, NSYNC, Backstreet, all that stuff took over. For a little while. That was the next wave of popular music. But like I said, I wanted to be Eddie Van Halen, but then at some point, I took the Floyd Rose off the guitar. I exchanged the humbucker for a single coil. Now my favorite guitar is just a single coil, 3 single coil Strat. I love Strats,
Yeah.
Although
Such a cool man.
I've traded out the Floyd Rose for the Vegatrim.
Yeah.
Have you tried a Vegatrim?
I've not tried one of those yet.
They're at NAMM next year. If you go next year, we'll definitely meet up next year at NAMM Show.
I'll be there, man. I'll be there.
Vegatrim. You'll have to go to the Vegatrim booth and try one of those out.
And what do they do? Is also like a trem system, or it's just a different brand of a normal trem, or
the Vegatrim?
What's-
It's
yeah.
a totally different. It's kind of like, that's right, Butch. Here, I'll show you. This is mine. My Kramer Beretta Special. Ron actually painted this. He actually painted this for me.
Nice.
Look at that.
That's really cool.
So this is the Vegatrim right here. So it basically sits in the cavity.
Mm-hmm.
Sits in there. But you can pull up. You can push down. No locking nut. None of that. But it's like using a Floyd without the hassles of a Floyd.
There are no hassles with a Floyd. I was just looking because I was actually curious who was on that soundtrack. The Cure, Machines of Loving Grace, Stone Temple Pilots, 9 Inch Nails, Rage Against the Machine, Violent Violent Femmes.
Femmes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Henry Rollins, Helmet, Pantera, For Love Not Lisa, My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult, the Jesus and Mary Chain, Medicine, and Jane Silbury.
And that's for The Crow?
The original movie, The Crow, yeah. And the length of the soundtrack was 63 minutes and 50 seconds.
Oh, wow.
The Big Empty from the Stone Temple Pilots, that's the one that was like the main theme for the song.
I see. That's cool. That's cool. It's a good soundtrack.
Yeah, I never saw that movie. I never heard the soundtrack either.
You were worried with Van Halen. You're trying to be Van
I was
Halen.
always into Van Halen, but when it comes to movies, I'm into like old stuff from like the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Like I've seen way more stuff from back then than anything recent in the past like 30 years.
Yeah.
You know. But like we were talking in the green room, you're wearing a Boba Fett t-shirt. I grew up on Star Wars, you know, that original trilogy, you know. I could tell you every line in that movie, in those three movies.
What was that, Ron?
Ask Johnny what his favorite movie is. You'll never guess.
What's your favorite movie, Johnny?
You'll never guess.
The Notebook.
Never seen that. No, my favorite movie, and it's music related, actually. It's a movie starring Dudley Moore. It's called 10.
Okay.
It's from 1979. It's
Derek.
you would know.
Is that with Bo Derek?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You would know the still of her running down the beach with the hair. Yeah.
Can't even say no. Yes, I do.
So do you know that movie? Or you know Bo Derek?
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie, and I don't know why. It's just I've watched it a million times. You know, but it's music. I mean,
Yeah.
it's about a guy that's a music composer, and he ends up seeing this you know, this girl on her way to get married, and he's like he's having a midlife crisis. The guy is what it is, and he follows her to Mexico, and you know, it's kind of weird, but it's a good movie. Julie Andrews is in it too. Mary Poppins is in it. You know, something about that movie. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's called Bo Derek.
Right. Going back to guitar, guys. Have you guys seen the?
Oh yeah, guitars. Oh, a NAMM Show. We're supposed to be talking NAMM Show.
Guitars. Do you guys seen that Ted McCarthy documentary that PRS put out yet? No.
Sadly, I am not a fan of PRS guitars.
No.
I had one in
Why?
the 80s.
Uh-huh.
I had the curly maple, transparent blue, ebony fretboard with the bird inlays, and I tried to like it. I gave it I just never connected with it. And I've never been a fan of Paul Reed Smith guitars. And I also mid to late 80s, when Gibson came out with the thin body Les Paul that was pink on the top, I actually bought one of those because Les Pauls to me were too heavy.
Yeah.
And the neck is not, so I thought, okay, the thinner one, I'll try it. And I had it for 4-6 months tops, got rid of it. So I'm more of the Strat style.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you can, watch it's in YouTube. And it's by PRS, and Paul Reed Smith put it together because Ted McCarthy is kind of like the father of the electric guitar, and it's super interesting because he's basically Paul Reed Smith's mentor, and he has great stories about guitar building.
Cool.
And then last year, I got lucky when I was walking through NAMM. I ran into a Q&A that he did, and it was
Cool.
just Paul Reed Smith on a stage with a guitar talking about guitars, and people were asking him questions. They asked him the tone question, you know, guitar builders, and he started going back and forth with people. Someone told him that his guitars are so expensive, type of thing, and then he went back at him. So he's not shy at all.
Hmm.
But he was selling, like, for example, like all the Fenders, the Strats, and at the beginning were all made with alder wood,
Hmm.
and it wasn't because it was a specific type of wood. It's because it was the cheapest one at the time. So now everybody thinks that, oh, Strats, alder
Yeah.
wood, and the tone, this is and that. But it was just a business decision, not necessarily based on tone or anything like that. So that's one of the stories that he told on that Q&A that I ran into last year on NAMM. And then this documentary has a lot of more stuff, like Ted McCarthy in the early days of Gibson. He designed the Explorer and the V, and it's crazy. It's crazy, like the impact. He also helped Seth Lover design the humbuckers. He named the humbucker because he needed to stop the hum on the pickups. It's like, so there's a bunch of stories from that. So if you guys have time, I'll definitely recommend it. As far as guitar nerdiness, it's
Nothing
like
wrong with
really
that.
cool. Nothing wrong with
Especially
that,
on this channel. No,
right?
there's no such thing as guitar nerd.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
cool.
there were just something about the Paul Reed Smith that and I really tried, because I mean it wasn't a cheap guitar, and it just, I just could not, no matter what, it just wasn't. I didn't like it. So, not that they were bad, it just
Hmm.
wasn't for me.
No, absolutely. You like what you like, you know. It's That's all it is. Especially with guitars. Like, one of my favorite guitars are like the cheapest guitars I have, like the ones that you know I can still have a Washburn acoustic,
Mm.
and to me it plays like a dream. Like, I love that acoustic, and I had it for 20 years. When I first moved to Miami and I was living with my aunt, I came with $300 in my pocket, which money that my mom gave me. I spent $150 on my guitar, and my aunt was like, "You're dumb. Like, why are you doing that? You have $300 until you get a job." But that guitar, it's technically not a good guitar, but I love it. It feels good in my hands.
What's the oldest guitar that you've personally had that you still have?
I think it's that one. That one is 20 years. Um, yeah, I think that would have to be. And then I have a few more. The Kirk Hammett guitar, the Cage 202. I bought that one in the early 2000s. Um, and then after that, the other Kirk Hammett guitar. And then after that, I started buying guitars here in LA. And I have an SG that I found in Goodwill, and I bought it for $80.
Wow.
And it's one of these. Let me show you. And this is one of the freak stories because I went to a Goodwill in Hollywood. This one, it's it's a Gothic SG. It has a little thing, and it
Yeah.
has Mr. Gibson in the back of the headstock.
Oh
And
wow.
it was all black, but I changed all the hardware to gold
Mm-hmm.
because I thought all black was like too boring. So I made it look like this. And that was one of my first project guitars that I had. But it was $80. I was like, what the hell? So I just bought it. I just bought it like right away. And I was, because it was in a Gibson bag. And I was like, let me see what's in there. And then I opened it and it said Gibson, and I was like, no, it's crazy.
Make
That's
sure the headstock
crazy.
wasn't cracked off.
Yeah, it was a good condition. All I had to do was just level the frets, and it was up and running.
That's awesome. Yo, Tubinen and then one. This guy right here, Tubinen, he's been watching my live shows for. Tubinen, how long you been watching me? It's been years. Like before I had this microphone, I used to have another microphone. When I used to say his name, I used to like back up and like push the mic away. Like Ron, you never saw that. We're talking years ago. Anyway, this guy's been around. Johnny, what do you think of the 30th anniversary Access? You're talking about like the new Van Halen ones? The new Van Halen colors? I think they look cool. I did a video. I walked through, speaking of Ernie Ball, you know. I walked through there. I was there. You know? Man. So, let's see. So you got an $80 SG from Goodwill. Is that what got you into working on guitars?
No, that was after. That was after. What got me to working on guitars, it was like I was working this whatever jobs everywhere. And I was like, man, I'm not having fun at all doing this. And then I was like, let me see guitar building schools. And then it so happened that I was in LA and I was like, it had to be one here. And I was able to find MI. And when I started doing that, I was like, okay, well, let me see how much it is. And it was super expensive. And it was like a 6 month course, and it was like 16 grand or some shit. And it was just pricey. But
so you had to dress up as Boba Fett across the street
yeah,
to get
just
tips,
earn,
right?
yeah, just to pay for the school. Just to pay for the school, I was with my gun.
If you guys know Hollywood, that's just down the street, right?
Yeah.
From Chinese theater and where
It's
you got
across
all
the
those
street,
guys
yeah.
dressed up as characters and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was like the main office where all the music stuff happens, the studios and stuff. And then we had an off-site warehouse where we had the classes. And I did that. I think the course was like 6 months or so. And then the funny thing, that school was ESP funded school. So whenever you graduated from there, you went and worked for ESP if they were hiring.
Whoa.
So they would place you at ESP Guitars
Cool.
to do repairs and QC and all that kind of stuff. So I ended up doing that. But then I got an offer by Fender to work with them. And I was like, Fender, ESP is going to be here. I went to their school. Let me go with Fender. So I worked at ESP for 2 weeks. And I hit it off with everybody. Everybody's super cool. Love those people. And then I went to work for Fender. And Fender, from where I was living, it was like an hour and a half from where I was living. So it was far. But I was like, I need to work for Fender. Like it's a opportunity, right? And being the nerd that I am, like I was like, I need to go and work there.
So this was in Corona.
Corona, yeah.
Okay.
So I got there, and it was a lot more of a factory job than what I thought it was. Like I thought it was gonna be like, hey, you know, rock stars around. Let me just play the guitars. Cool. Let me build them. This and that. And honestly, I got lucky because I got hired in the final assembly part. Anything before that is sanding all day. And I love building guitars, but I'm not sanding anything right now. I'm not trying to do that. That was because I built one guitar in school, and all I can remember is sanding. Oh, you have scratches there. You gotta fix that. Oh my God.
You go home and the last thing you want to do is pick up a guitar.
No, I just not. I mean, sometimes just thinking about the sanding. Okay, how much you want for that guitar? I remember the sanding. I was like, okay, it took a lot of effort to build that guitar. Now they do it with the CNCs and stuff like that. But if you do it
Yeah.
hand, is that so? But I got hired in the QC department, and I was working there, next to shout out to Wade. And we had to build 25 guitars a day. That was the goal. And they will put basses, strats, tellies, vintage tellies,
So
which
this is like one of everything or a couple of
one
everything.
is whatever the production is putting together. Jazz masters,
Yeah.
like P basses, and all like I remember working on the Ingrid Malmsteen guitar with the brass nut. I remember sounding that. That was fucking fun. And then polish
Mm.
it, like the scallop frets, all that kind of stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
remember then that was the first year of the Jim Root. I think it was a Jazz Master too, like the first model that he had, or like it was a black Strat, satin black with EMGs, the Jim Root guy from Slipknot. And
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
I remember working on those. Um, Clapton signature guitars. At the time, John Mayer had one too. Um, David Johnson, SRV, like all that kind of stuff. And then is whatever was coming through. And some of them were easier and the other ones were a little more difficult. So we would like go fast to try to get the easy ones. Because then you get stuck with, Jaco Pastorius, bass, which is it has like a drop D thing and it's fretless.
No
And
frets.
then the
Yeah.
no frets, and it goes when you sound the nut where the strings go through, you go into the fingerboard a little bit. If you mess that up, you can't fix it. So it was a lot of that. It was a factory job, and it was not as glamorous as I thought it was gonna be, which it was fine because I still enjoyed it. And I remember, like, I don't know if they do that still now, but I was right next to a door, and the tours will go through that door.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure there's some picture somewhere of me playing guitar and testing it and doing everything that I needed to do. And then from some
Final
Asian kid, yeah, like the first day that I
final
was there,
assembly.
they used to
Mm-hmm.
take all these pictures of me because I was just next to the door, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I just got hired, guys. Like, but they were like all walking around and things like that. It's really cool. It was a really
Mm-hmm.
cool experience. But then afterwards, I was like, the drive. I got really good at building guitars or QCing them or doing that job. And then to move out of that department to the next, it was just, there was no like light at the end of the tunnel type of thing, you know? But it was
What's
great.
what's next? What's the next up from
From
QC?
that, at the time,
Delivery.
right, Alex. No, no,
Rockstar.
after that would have been amazing. No, but there's dreams of the custom shop. But then within that department specifically, you had
Mm.
Jackson. And Jackson at the time was like this big. It had like four
Mm-hmm.
people working there. And it had
Mm-hmm.
their own section on the same floor. But in my section, it was the biggest one because it was Fender. And basically they would give me the guitar and I just had to, tighten the neck, screw in the pick guard, test electronics, do a setup, file the nut, and then intonate the guitar and then set the bridge height. That was all I had to do, and then make sure that it played through. After
What
that
year was
step,
this? What year?
this is
And hello,
14,
Derek. 2014. Okay, yeah.
2014, 15.
I took a tour at Fender in 2014 or
Johnny's
15.
probably got your picture sitting there.
Check your pictures, because I would
I
have been
was
there.
there. See, I'm good friends with Chip Ellis, and
Okay.
Chip Ellis he gave me a tour of the entire place of everything.
Yeah. It's really cool because they have like guitars hanging on the
Mm-hmm.
ceiling, like it's drying from the paint.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the custom shop stuff. That it was like the next step. But in my department, after the job that came after that, it was supervisor. So you check everything that everybody else did
Mm-hmm.
and everything that came down the line. So after I was done, someone else was gonna check it, and if it was something wrong, they will write down on the tag, send it back, and I had to redo whatever I had to redo. Um, and then after that, people would jump departments. They would go from Fender to Jackson, and then from Jackson to a custom shop or whatever. Um, but it was just not enough movement, and I kind of got like bored of doing the same thing because I was supposed to do 25. I was doing 30, 35. Just became like second nature after repetition, repetition, repetition. Um, and it was an 8 hour factory job basically.
I was gonna say, would you like start like at 4 a.m. or something,
Yeah,
like
they
really early?
yeah they started like around 6. I think I remember driving
Mm-hmm.
when it was at night, and it was just like a long drive at the time.
So you would get
Um,
up like at 3 a.m. every day,
yeah,
drive an
yeah,
hour and a half to get there or whatever,
yeah.
and then leave it. Yeah. Yep.
and and well, so the whole experience was fine, and then I went through one of the layoffs,
Hmm.
which it was crazy, like when they started like laying off people and stuff like that, and I was like, man, they have security guards at the door, and I was like, I don't know how this works. Like, I don't understand. The company's so big they can just pick you and then you're gone. And I was like, I don't know about this. And that's one of the reasons why I left, because it was
Hmm.
just so big. And honestly, like, it's a factory job, which means that you had ladies soldering pickups.
Mm-hmm.
You had ladies testing electronics. They never play guitar in their lives.
I saw them.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. Like, you never thought that. Like, you always thought that you have like guitar dudes like us, right? Working in these places because there's, guitars.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just another assembly line, you know?
No, you have people in there that have a skill, and they're working. They're doing that. Like you said, soldering, or because Fender, they would make their own pickups and stuff right there.
Hmm.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw the bins of just this and that, and
All the parts
mm-hmm.
and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I just honestly got bored. That's one of the reasons why I kind of like, okay, well, I know how to do all these guitars. I know how to build them. I know how to do all that kind of stuff, but I wanted my creativity to come out, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And this is just a job to repetition, which is great because he gave me a lot of experience because then after that, I had my own clients and I was doing my own repairs. So all this, it gave me a chance to learn and mess up and learn with no consequences, you know?
Mm.
I had to just like fix my mess ups, which they taught me how to do. If I mess up something here or there, like they teach you how to fix stuff. Um, but then,
And this is at
af-
MI or at Fender or
no, this is
both?
A Fender in
Mm-hmm.
both. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever you send a guitar out, let's say I filed a note a little too low. I say, okay, well, this depending on how low it is how you fix it. Sometimes you have to change the whole nut. Sometimes you can put glue on the nut, and then that will lift it enough so where it's playable,
Mm-hmm.
Or you put like different things and like finishes. The dings of the tools on the guitar when you're working on guitars and you drop something, that's all
Uh,
lacquer. So it's sensitive. And I'm telling you, like, I messed up so many finishes. So many
like
finishes, just dropping things. Like,
I've I've seen a lot of photos of workbenches and factories, and there's like you have a guitar sitting on styrofoam or on a thing on a bench, like there's nothing touching nothing.
yeah, you have like at
So
least this
clean.
much lifted off the table. And then now
Mm-hmm.
when I do things like here, if you watch any of my videos, I have nothing around.
Don't
Like, I
even look at
have
my workbench, man.
the
No, show
tuner.
him. Show him.
Don't even look at my workbench, man.
Looks like that's a lot of fun.
Mine's a mess. Oh yeah, yeah. But for me, I work on my own guitars, and
Uh-huh.
I I'll bang them up, whatever. it's all good. But
Yeah, like, but like that taught me a lot of tips and tricks and discipline on how to do things and the tools and all that kind of stuff. So that was great learning experience. So then after that, I was like, the drive got too much. I saw the first layoff, which they're always hiring and firing, hiring and firing. It's a constant thing. It's not just Fender doing that. It's just a flow, depending on the business, right?
mhm,
But I kind of like I wasn't comfortable with that. So I was like, okay, well. And then I started talking to people to see how long they've been working there and how long did it take them to get to where I wanted to go. So I started talking to custom shop guys, or Jackson people, which at the time was like four of them. I mean, and then I was like, I don't know if this, I need to wait 10 years to get a chance. Like, I don't know. Because also you can start learning. It's not like you're just still doing the same job. Nothing changes. You keep doing the same guitar, same guitar, same guitar, same guitars, and that's cool. So then I was like, okay, well, let me just try something different. And I went back to ESP. And it's the same thing. They hired me right away because I came from Fender. Already, didn't have to teach me anything. Just the measurements on how high the string is, the neck, how much it bows, and things like that. Just as regular specs, which I
mhm,
could follow. So
mhm,
they just brought me back in. And then ESP has ESP Japan, and then it has the distribution in the US. And then it's basically they build guitars overseas, they send them to the US, and then from the US gets shipped out to all the partners, all the dealers, right?
mhm,
And
mhm,
then we will just go through pallets, one guitar out of the box, test it, electronics, frets, setup, next. And in that, it was less than Fender. Fender, you actually had to make it work. And this one, you just had to check that everything was fine. The most you had to do was like change strings, and if it had like bad frets, you just put it on the pile for repairs. And that's their job. You just have to move guitars. And on that, we had to do like 30 guitars a day, which it was easy to do. It was easy to do. Um, but that was more fun because it was a smaller place. Everybody knew each other. Everyone would like mess around. Everybody was playing songs. You're testing everything and working, but then someone is playing a song over there, someone is over there doing another thing, and then you see nice guitars come through. So you see all these different, you know, type of guitars are coming in because they have like a lot of variety.
mhm.
So it was really cool that ESP experience. Um, and then once you get good at it, then they'll make you do the NAMM show, which it was like all detailed stuff. Like it can have scratches, can have nothing on it. It has to be a perfect guitar
Oh, to get the guitars ready for
to get
NAMM.
to take it to NAMM. And that was back in the day when we
Mhm.
had like a truckload of guitars. We had like four hallways. It was like I
Yeah.
think I counted like 200 guitars one time
I have a
that we did.
video from ESP booth. I want to say 2019
Hmm.
or 2020. What the year? Well, you would know this because it's ESP and it's Kurt Hammett.
Hmm.
The Hammett Ouija board guitar.
Oh yeah.
That was 2020? I
I
want to say.
they like is it the purple and the red?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a
Yeah.
video. Anyway,
Yeah, that
I
was
did a
around that
video on
time.
that. I remember it was 2020. It was either 19 or 20. And that's when ESP had like the bigger room. You walk around, you know.
Yeah, it was different. And another thing that when I was in the guitar business and doing this, I'll go to Ibanez. Let me check their frets. Let me check this. Let me check the finishing. Let me check everything. And I will just grab a guitar, inspect it, blah blah, blah, which is completely different to what I do now. Like if you guys watch any of the videos that I made, it's all about like, oh, the construction, this and that is cool, but I'm not looking at details to try to find the wrong thing, because I was competitive about ESP is the best brand and this is and that. But that was kind of like the vibes that I have at the time, going in and trying to find, oh, these guitars are good, these guitars are not good, type of thing.
A lot of people didn't know ESP was in 48th Street in New York.
Really?
Yeah, the 48th Street there was in the early 80s. A lot of the guitars came from 48th Street, New York City.
Wow. Wow, yeah, ESP grew fast too.
Mm-hmm.
Grew fast. And then you guys know that Metallica doesn't have any deals with them.
They don't?
Like
Not now?
they don't get paid.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah.
They don't get paid. They just get whatever they want, whenever they want. And just crazy.
Oh yeah, when you're at that status and you have your signature guitars.
Yeah, but they don't get paid from them. They have no monetary attachment to their signature guitars. And it all came from James meeting Matt in the 80s. Well, yeah, 80s, almost 90s or so. And they became really good friends. And James used to go to NAMM to get deals to get guitars, and nobody wanted to give him guitars. And I think Jackson gave him a King V, I think. It's a King V, I think, a white one. And it was a second production. It was like a cheaper version or something like that. Kind of like basically blew him off. And then Matt met with James because Kirk got his first guitar with them. And he just wanted a Strat style guitar in black, all black. Because around that time, everybody was doing crazy colors.
Mm-hmm.
So he just wanted the black one. And that brought James to meet Matt. And then that's how he got, he told Matt that he wanted a big Explorer. Big headstock, bigger body. He just wanted something like that. And I was like, oh, he was like, okay, well, they gave him like 2 or 3. And that's how the relationship started. And fast forward 10 years or whatever, ESP gets sued by Gibson for the Explorers.
Mm.
And that's why they stopped making Explorers. And that's the reason why James is not with Gibson doing special edition Explorers.
Mm-hmm.
Because he basically, they screw over his friend type of thing. I read some of that in the book, and I learned some of that stuff when I was working at ESP as well. But like you guys saw now that Epiphone has a James Hetfield basically signature guitar. And he was a NAMM.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, look it up, John, if you can. It's a Epiphone 80s with EMGs and chrome knobs.
I know.
This last NAMM or a few years ago?
This NAMM.
A friend of mine wants to get the snake bite.
Snake bites are cool.
Yeah.
The Evolution.
He wants one of those so bad. He ended up ordering the LTD version through I don't know if it was American Music Supply or something like that, maybe music, mail order. And the first one came in and the headstock was busted.
Oh boy.
So he sent it back. The second one came in and the neck was busted. So he sent that back, told him where to put it, and he's still looking for one now. Because he liked the camouflage, the white camouflaged one. That's what he wanted.
That's cool. That's a good one. Yeah, snake bites are legit. They look really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Was this the Explorer, the Epiphone Explorer?
White.
It has the 2 EMGs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that. Let me see.
And
Epiphone's latest Explorer delivers the ultimate unofficial tribute for Metallica fans.
Yeah, because James doesn't want to put his name next to it. Because like I'm sure that Hammett's been doing all this greeny stuff with Gibson, and I'm sure they were trying to get James to re-release the '80s and make a $20,000 version of it and do all that, right? And do that same thing that they did with Greeny. But James is not going for it.
Huh.
Well,
Here,
I
I'll show-
remember
I'll
watching
show this.
a quick interview with Dave Mustaine, and he's like, they were talking about James's loyalty, and he said, well, he's loyal with everybody except me. Like, wow.
Johnny, we have a question. Hector, what brands were bad guitars that you inspected? Oh, there you go. That's it.
So that's Epiphone's unofficial Hetfield model.
Yep, that's exactly the one.
So that's similar to like what you have behind you there. Or that's
Well,
that's
yes.
kind of
The
kind of
one that I
sort of.
have is the Gibson version, and it comes
The
with
Gibson
80s
version.
tribute pickups. And that's the one that is not available, that I just got lucky getting it, basically. But this is what they released this year.
That's cool, man. Epiphone's 80s EMGs. Cool. Right on, man. Sorry, are you going to get one of these?
No, I already have the real one.
He's got the real
Oh.
one. Why would he want that?
Wow.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I love guitars. I'll totally buy that. But I think I'm all set with Metallica stuff for now. I just got too much. I got too much. I have hanging. I mean, that's another thing. I make my videos like this, but my guitars are all hanging there. So everybody tells me, you gotta put the guitars behind you. This is that. But no, I don't have space for my guitars right now. I'm sure if I find one, I'll make an exception. But for that Epiphone, I probably won't buy it. And I'm debating whether to mod this one and put EMGs on this one. So I don't know. I don't even want to touch the knobs, because I know there's a DC mod, like just take the knobs out and put the chrome ones, and it looks a little bit more like his. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to touch it yet. Johnny, someone asked me, what is it? Let me see.
What brands were
what
bad?
brands
Yeah.
that you inspected? I was never a fan of Schecter. Schecter was something that I wasn't a fan of. But they're not bad guitars. The way that I look at guitars.
Say that
specifically,
again. No.
Schecter is not my
He
cup of
loves
tea.
Schecters. He
Yeah.
loves Schecter guitars.
The only one that I
love
like,
Schecters. Cole does.
His son loves
Oh,
Schecters.
the only one that I like from Schecter is Sinister Gates guitar with the headstock, not the one without it.
Yeah.
They look weird. But I wouldn't say that there's any guitar that is bad, but I will say within companies, the tiers of the guitars you're getting is where they are really bad or they're really good. So for example, ESP has the 100, 200, 400 versions, 600,000 versions. The cheaper you go, the rougher shape the guitar is going to be in, especially if you have a trem system. So if you have a Floyd Rose and the guitar is $150, 200, have fun trying to tune that thing. Have fun trying to keep it in tune after you play, because the trem has to be perfectly balanced with the springs in the back, the post, and everything. So and then most of them are bolt-on necks. So some of them don't have the neck properly fitted. So I wouldn't say there's any brand specifically that's bad, but the ones that I normally look for when I inspect guitars is like, the tiers of what kind of quality
Hmm.
you're buying.
And you,
Sometimes
and you're
guitars can. Go ahead.
and you're talking at the factory
Yeah, at the
when you're at the
factories,
factory
or even
and the
even a
stuff is coming
NAMM.
through.
Yeah, even a NAMM, for example. Like if you go to any guitar shop or guitar builder, you're gonna see most of the time their best stuff. So the best stuff is gonna look good. It's gonna feel good, and it's gonna be kind of representative of what they offer.
Hmm.
But if you go to big brands like Ibanez or ESP or even, we were talking about Squires. Squires are making like they're making pretty cool stuff now. But some of them can be a little rough, but it's nothing that you cannot fix necessarily with,
Hmm.
you know. So I wouldn't say any guitar brand is bad, but it's just a tier on how much money you're spending on the guitar or what quality you're
Hmm.
getting. You know?
And that's why it's cool when you can work on your own guitars. Some players are scared to death of their guitars. They'll, something breaks and it's the end of the world, and they'll take it in. And we get that. We understand that. It's like my first guitar. When I first broke a string, I thought the guitar was broken. I took it to the shop thinking, nope, it's over. You know, but
Yeah, I remember the same thing when I had an Ibanez. I had an Ibanez RG, my first guitar after my acoustic that I bought here.
mhm.
I had no clue how to use the Floyd or how to set it up. So I slammed it all the way down so I could play the guitar, but then the strings were not right. I ended up just selling it to one of my friends.
I bought so many guitars off people who bought one with a Floyd and had it all messed up, and they're like, "That's it, I'm done. I'm done." A couple of them I tried to say, "Hey, we could." I show you. Nope, I'm done with this. You want it? Here, $100. Okay.
It it could be frustrating with the floating trams for sure.
Hector, you got another question there?
What's
Yeah.
up? What's up? Let me see.
Have you tried a Firefly guitar?
I have not. I have not. I've honestly never heard of them. Is that
It's
what
I
it's
have
an
one
is
with
that
import.
the is that import?
It's an import company. They're making a lot of like replicas.
Hmm.
Like that's a Firefly replica of
Oh, okay.
like Fender. Fender has these.
the Buck
Nice.
Owens.
That's the Buck Owens one. So
Hmm.
Firefly will make limited runs of a lot of like signature guitars, artist
Okay.
guitars, like the John Five Telly, the Buck
Uh,
Owens, um, different ones, and you get them on their website.
really?
But
On the
they
Fender
only make
website?
so many.
No, the Firefly website.
Oh, okay. But
So
they
they
do.
they do super limited runs, and so they'll like sell so many of one, and then when it's gone, it's gone. And so
I
there's
see.
collectors out there that collect these.
Oh, wow. But those are like licensed by Fender?
No,
No.
no,
Nope.
Damn.
no.
Daryl, that's two of my favorite pickups right there. The Nazgul and the Sentient.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. That's interesting. I like that kind of stuff. I like that kind of stuff. In one of the videos, I went a little crazy and I was like, I'm gonna start my own guitar brand. And I was like, I'm gonna hot rod all the tellies and all the strats of the world, and then just build them and sell them and whatever.
Hmm.
Uh, but that's kind of like a cool concept. Like you make runs and you make good stuff for a limited time, and you create hype, and now you have collectors about those things. That's great. I would love to get
Hmm.
my hands on one of those. I would love it.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. They're yeah, the Firefly stuff. It's cool. You know. Um,
That's
I
cool.
mean, there's a lot. I mean, there's just a lot of good. There's a lot of good stuff out there, and especially nowadays. I mean, there's so many there's so many, import companies out there, and there's so much stuff.
Yeah,
for
I mean, I'm telling you, like I didn't even know about that. You know, there's a lot out there, which is fun. It's cool for
Have
everyone.
you ever heard of Tease guitars?
No.
Show him, Johnny.
Tease guitars. They're like they do like Strat style stuff, Tele style stuff. There's a Tease. That's a Tease.
Nice.
T style right there. Yeah.
Oh wow, nice head.
Yeah.
I love when guitars match the headstock. That's my thing. Like the color and the matching headstock. That's really cool.
Yeah, those guitars are great. We had the owner on the show, and we actually did an unboxing that night, where we have a huge supporter and friend. His name's Bay Area Rich, and he actually lives near me, so we actually hang out and stuff. And he sent me one of those, and I unboxed it on the show with the owner sitting here with us. And he's like, yeah, jump on the box. It's fine. You could just jump on it. So I was literally jumping on the box before I opened it, and the guitar was fine.
And it was only in a gig bag.
Really?
Yeah. Do you remember which guitar that was, Ron? Which one?
That was the
because Rich
green
he's given me a
green
few
one.
of them. That was the green one?
That was the green one.
Okay, that one's in the guitar jail right now, so I can't get to it. I've got a pile of guitar stands
No.
in a corner
one.
here.
It was the gold one.
It was the gold one?
Yeah.
Well, the gold one is that this one? Oh yeah, here it is.
This the one. Yeah, they come in a gig bag.
This is the gold
in
one
a
right
box,
here.
and he had him jumping on the box.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the SBHE series. And has roasted neck. Are these the stainless steel? Do you remember?
Yes.
Stainless steel.
Nice. That looks good, man. There's a lot of stuff that's coming through with like different type of figured maple and different type of color fingerboards. That's really, really cool. That's really, really cool. And that guitar looks like $1 million there too. I'm sure it plays good too.
It's great. It's great. Yeah.
Guess
The
how much?
owner, the owner of the company sets them up himself. He sets up every guitar
wow.
before he sends them out. Yeah.
Guess a price.
800, 900.
$289.
Shit.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Harley Benton?
And it has and those have the big CTS pots in them. Orange drops. They got all the good stuff. I don't know how he does it for what he's selling them for, but he does it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't get my guitars. Like I built that Telecaster. The body cost me like $150. Everything that I put on it cost me like another $500. Like I was like, all right. I mean, it sounds great, but I don't know how many of those I can make without at least selling one, But I did. I built a red one, and that kind of was really cool because I gave it to one of my buddies. Hey, play for the weekend, see what you think. And he actually loved it. He wants me to build him one too. So that was kind of cool. I felt a little validated that I'm not that crazy. I guess I had the right instincts to put the guitar together. So that was kind of cool.
And that's the Leo James?
Yeah, that's the Leo James.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I put Geiger tuners, Wilkinson bridge, noiseless pickups, and then a premium wiring thing that I got from my website because I didn't want to wire it myself. I was like, man, for the video, let me just connect the pickups and then keep it going, because it took me a little bit to put it together too. And then it was a setup, and I changed the nut to a bone nut as well. So I kind of like fixed everything.
Come with bone nuts too.
Oh, great!
Stainless steel frets, bone nuts, CTS pots, full size. Orange
Wow.
drops. You know, I mean, and $289. That's it.
I think I have another question here for the SG guitar that I got. Hector, going back on the Black Gibson SG, what kind of pickups were in that guitar when I found it at Goodwill? It came with the 500T 498 or something like that. 498T 500T, which is like the standard pickups that usually SGs come for with, or Flying Vs and Explorers, unless it's a specific version of it. So I think that's what it was. Can't tell me what's that. Facebook. All right. What you have there, Ron? You're cooking something. Oh boy. Let me see that. Nice. Is that like black and red?
Yeah, and yellow.
Sweet.
It's called a sunburn.
Oh wow. Nice.
Charvel.
Charvel's bringing it, man.
And see, my dream job in 1980 would have been to work at the San Dimas and build these things. Then have Grover come in and end up buying it off of Wayne. Yeah, I love this guitar. It actually initially had a red and yellow DiMarzio. I'm not a fan of DiMarzio. So I took them, I bought the Custom 5 here. That's a Jazz. Put them in it, and then actually traded Johnny the two pickups, the DiMarzios that were in here, because he liked how they sounded. And trade him those for a FU tone tremolo.
Oh wow.
So
Wait, what
That's
kind of
cool.
tremolo?
FU tone from Adam.
See, whenever we drop a name, I usually play a video.
Hey there, Adam Weaver, fu-tone.com for my less crappier intro segment. You're watching Johnny Beane and Ned on Johnny Beane TV.
Right on. Nice.
Ned's my cat.
That's cool.
I saw you. You have a cat too. Uh huh.
What happened with the cat?
Oh, you have a cat, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I have dogs.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. That was a dog that walked by earlier. I thought it was a cat.
Yeah. No, I have this one over here, Jackson, just sitting
Oh,
there, keeping me
Like the
company.
name.
Yeah.
Jackson. Love that name.
cool.
Jackson and Stella. That's my other dog.
Well, see, you should have said Jackson and Charvel.
No, it's Jackson Julio, like Don Julio tequila. And then I have Stella, like the beer.
Oh, dude. Remember we were talking earlier and I told you about that guy, Phil Hendry, the radio guy who inspired me to start doing all this? Yeah, he loves, or at the time, he loved Don Julio.
On the rocks,
Always
man.
Always
It's
talked about
underrated.
it.
Underrated.
And Stella's good stuff too, man.
Oh, yeah. Frosty one. That's good. I'm getting thirsty. But
Oh,
I'm
my
a little
gosh.
under the weather, so I can't really get
Oh,
along.
no. From NAMM Show?
Yeah.
You
I
think?
think that's what I catch it, yeah.
I think
Either
I got
NAMM.
something too. I
But
think I
also I
got
have a
something.
kid that goes to daycare, so
Oh.
I'm sure they're cooking some viruses in that daycare too. So we're gonna get COVID 25.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Every time she goes, she gets sick. It's crazy.
Oh, my gosh.
So DiMarzios. What do you guys think about DiMarzios?
I
I
love
don't. He does. He does.
You love them?
Show him the what do you what was that guitar you put him in?
The ones you sent me?
Yeah.
I think it's a Jackson. Well, wait, you would know. Where is it here? Oh, it's right here. Here's what he was just showing you.
That's
This
what
is-
was in it.
Those are the DiMarzios that were in his guitar. He's something to me. We traded. I slapped him in this thing, which I'm not sure what it is. It's either a Jack. Well, look at this huge scoop back here.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a Jackson Dinky.
That's a Jackson. You got the duct tape.
I love that.
There.
I love that.
Yeah.
Sounds in tune.
Oh yeah. It's totally in tune.
That's cool. Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
The T brand was called Tease. T-E-A-S-E.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me put on my
Yeah,
notes,
they're great.
man. You guys are
Cheese
showing me so
guitars.
much good stuff.
They're great, man. I've got a few of them. Thank you to Bay Area Rich. Yeah, here's another one.
Nice.
And then we are at a couple hours tonight, so we're gonna have to. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wrap it up in a few. But see, here's there you go. So, see, there's the T's ST1
There you
SPR, and then we got the Vega Trim.
Nice.
Love the Vega Trim, man. You definitely gotta try one.
I'm thinking about to try about getting one of those. Just to give it a shot, see what kind of stuff they have. Hey guys, let me hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Sure. Oh, remember, we can hear you through here.
Yeah, I'm muting the stuff. No peep show for you guys.
No Naked Gun. Remember Naked Gun where the guy goes in the bathroom? See, that movie I saw.
Why does that not surprise me?
I saw it in the theater, too. What's up, you guys? Welcome, everybody. And I know we got a bunch of new people here, man. Frank Durbin. That's right, Lewis. Yeah, so since NAMM Show, man, we got tons of new people.
Cool.
Welcome. And everything. Yeah, I think I got something, man. I'm not like bedridden or anything, but I'm like, yeah, a little scratchy, just a little bit, but stomach burning and just kind of, right.
Well, you get something every year, right?
Actually, no, it doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. Holly.
I mean, you probably have more of a chance of catching it from the plane coming back.
Yeah, maybe. But it's an hour flight. So it's not that long, but it's long enough. Ian, I have a set of DiMarzio pickups. The Steve Vai Evolution set.
You missed the Y, so it'd be they.
Wait a minute. You mean this guy right here?
Johnny.
Huh?
Hey, Johnny. I'm over here.
Who is that?
I'm over here. Over here, Johnny.
Who is that?
Hey, Johnny.
Whoa.
How you doing? This is Steve.
You can do that.
Was that Steve Vai? Can't believe it. Amazing.
Hey guys, I gotta tell you, I went to the restroom and I didn't think I was gonna like it, but you guys' voice is where I was going.
Wait a minute.
It was great. It was great. I kept my AirPods in and I was like, I don't know about this anymore.
Oh, you heard us.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was listening to everything you guys were saying. And I'm
So it's
peeing, and
okay.
I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess that's something I wasn't expecting today. Have two dudes
It's not
in my ear
bad.
while I'm
Well,
going to the bathroom.
if we'd have known that, we would have chanted you on.
So it was cool?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Okay, yeah,
got
because
myself-
this is going to be the last show. This is going to be it after. But since you're saying it's good, I think we'll keep going.
All right, cool.
Yeah, at least, next week. Janice, you got a DiMarzio pickup for your Dean? Right on. Right on, dudes. So it is, remember I was telling you at an hour, at 2
Yeah.
hours. Yeah, that's right, Daryl. Hector has saved the show.
Hector,
Yeah,
you
this was
paint
me the last
guitars?
show, but since you're here now,
The last
it's
show
all
for
good.
what? The last
you
show for
act-
what?
Do you paint guitars, Hector?
No, I wish. I wish. I know people that do, and actually I know the people that paint the guitars at the ESP USA. They have an Instagram and everything. I forgot
Ooh.
what's his Instagram, but I'll send it to you, Johnny, so you can pass it along to the community here. But it's really good. It's I wish I knew how to do that
I
because
wonder if I follow that, man. Because I do follow a lot of builders
yeah,
and painters and
it's nice.
all of it.
I did this one.
Um, in Instagram, his name is Ryan Dominguez. I think his handle is like sponge brick or something like that on Instagram. And he does all the finishes for ESP USA. And he has basically created freedom on what kind of line of guitars they're building.
Ooh.
Huh.
Yeah, I think it's called spongy brick or something like that. I
Spongy
have to
brick.
double check.
Man, did Instagram just
I-
update or something?
I use automotive paints and clears. This is actually automotive car show.
You do it yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I-
great.
I do it. I do it all the time I do it for a store, custom paints for a store, and I just have people call me and say, "Hey, I need this done."
That's cool, man.
So-
That's awesome, Ron. I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous for sure. I only painted my own guitar when I built it in guitar school,
Oh, okay.
and I messed it up. I messed it up. I did a green burst guitar, and I did too much black, so you can barely see the green. So that was my bad.
Well, Daryl, you know my email, so
Wow. Okay. Yeah. We'll have to figure that out. Well, I'll message you and we'll try to figure out what account that was. I'm trying to find it, but okay. Anyway.
Let's
So
see if I
we'll
can
probably
find it. Go ahead.
okay. We'll probably have to wrap it up because we're at a couple hours and I have dinner. I'm supposed to eat. But we'll have to do this again, man.
I'm down, Johnny. This is a lot of fun. Thank you
Dude,
for everybody to tune in too. That's cool.
make sure you guys subscribe to Hector. This is his channel right here. Guitar Tech Adventures. Right there. Click on that. You guys,
Appreciate
subscribe to him and drop a comment on one of his videos saying Johnny Beane sent you. Okay?
Yeah,
Say
that's
Johnny
just,
Beane sent us.
honestly, that's how I met Johnny on the comment section. So let's hang
How
out.
did we? I mean, we literally just met. Well, technically, we met a few hours ago with technical
Right.
difficulties. We couldn't hear or see each other for like the first hour of trying to talk to each other.
Yeah,
We're
I think I
like,
need to get
does your
better
microphone
internet."
work?
Right?
Is
There was a lot of
hello? We went through an hour of that. But yeah, we met somehow. I don't know where it was. Some comment section. Maybe it was one of your videos or
Yeah,
or
Johnny. I think it was in the Phil X video that you commented something, and then
was it your video?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
I think we
okay.
started chatting on the comment section there.
So you filmed their performance that got shut down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We missed that. But my friend G here, well, it says Butch. G Butchnoff right here. That was you, right, G? Or no, that was Radford. We were walking through the last day, and we just happened to be passing through, and Phil X, is it Matt Starr? Right? Phil X,
I think
Matt Starr, and this guy Hey, this is
thing.
Billy Sheehan. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Hola, amigos. This is your bass player, Billy Sheehan. You're watching me right here on my dear friend, John. It went away.
Oh, no.
Johnny Beane.
They were signing. Yeah. They were signing at a booth. And so we went through, and it was like the last part of the line. So we just jumped in the line, got their signatures, and then I said hi to Billy. I said, you did. I told him my name, and he's like, you messaged me, which I didn't. But I think he just remembers my name, probably from that, right? Anyway, they had performed earlier, and so I guess you were there for that. And
yeah, I did. No, I catch them on day 2, I think, or day 1, in the X5 booth.
Oh, okay.
And I recorded his performance because I knew that I've seen the drills play, Phil X and the drills before in videos, and I know they rock. Like, especially with Phil singing and doing all that, like, he rocks. So I was like, oh, let me just record it for myself. And then it turned out that the recording was pretty decent. So I was like, let me put it out as a video. And since I've been doing the NAMM Show, I've been getting lucky with videos sometimes. And that video has like 6,000 views.
Cool.
And that, I think that's the video that you commented on.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. So you commented.
Yeah.
Or I commented on that.
I think you said like I was behind you or something like that. I saw that too or something like that. And then we started chatting.
That's right. So it was just a few days ago.
Yeah.
Or a couple days ago. Yeah. Okay.
I'm already getting some notifications that are
I subbed.
You subbed it? Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I don't have many followers yet because I'm still figuring this out, but I appreciate every single follow that I can get.
I do a Johnny, you still have the Fretworks one you can give him?
Mm-hmm.
This is my guitar repair channel and painting and everything right here.
Oh, dude. Let me get the handle so I can follow you too, man.
Somebody mentioned Ron in the comments.
Oh, that's right.
If anybody just mentions Ron's name in the comments, his channel pops up. And see, Billy Sheehan was here. That's the whole interview. Thank you, Nightbot.
There it is. Sub the Fretworks.
Yeah, it's called his channel is called Fretworks 065.
I'm writing it down. I got you, Ron. So yes, I'm getting notifications of people that are going to my channel and then saying, "Johnny sent me."
Everybody, raid his channel right now and say Johnny Beane sent us. Everybody, we got 43 watching right now live.
Oh man, that was hilarious. Johnny Beane sent me. Johnny Beane sent me.
Johnny Beane sucks.
Thank you, Luis, for subscribing to my channel. Appreciate you. That's awesome, guys. That's awesome. Thank you. Talking about engagement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
That's what it is, dude. Well, dude, Hector, dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Man. You're gonna come back.
For sure, dude. For sure. You guys
come back.
So much fun.
We'll talk more about this stuff, and I'll see you at the NAMM Show of 2027. They said it's already in the works.
For sure.
It's going to be, they already said the dates, actually. They already said that the dates are actually already, I think it's like 26, 27, 28. Something like that.
Hey, Johnny, are you going to any other events or anything like that? Have you seen anything happening around your area? Or trade shows and things like that?
Trade shows around here. I live in Santa Cruz, which is right below San Jose, which is Silicon Valley. You know? So everything is right there. Like I'm literally less than an hour from Google, Facebook, Twitch. I mean, everything there is. As far as right now in the area, no. But you never know. I mean, stuff comes up. You
Yeah.
know? Actually, we went to a guitar show actually a few weeks ago called the Amigo Guitar Show.
I was looking at that. That's why I was asking because it was up
Okay.
north, and then I was
Well-
like, I don't know what that is.
They also have the one in Costa Mesa. It's
Okay.
around the time of NAMM Show, so it's probably already happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for stuff to do with them because it was a lot of fun more than anything else. I mean, I like doing the channel and documenting that, but it's so much fun, man. To go out there and geek out and see what's new, you know? Like, I mean, honestly, that's basically what I want to do. But that's why I was asking if you have any other things. Another thing that we got to do, Johnny, if you come back down here, we need to go to Norm's Rare Guitars.
Wait a minute. You just dropped a name.
Hey everybody, Norm over here, and I'm at Norm's Rare Guitars, my store, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Great to meet you. Thank you so much.
No longer his store though.
Yeah, he sold it.
Have you been there
sold
though?
it.
You've been
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I've been
Okay.
there.
All right.
I've
I
been
was
there.
only I've only been there one time. I would love to go back. So
We'll
definitely.
plan something. If you're ever down here, let's plan something. We vlog together.
Let's do
That would
it.
be a cool live to do or a vlog. That would be fun. And then I used to go there from when Mark Agnesi was doing videos for them before he went to Gibson. And I talked to Mark Agnesi. I mean, it's so chill there though. Super chill at all times. You can go there, grab all these expensive guitars, play them. Everybody's cool, super relaxed. But we definitely have to do something like that, Johnny, if you come down here. We'll figure out something. Or maybe I could take you to the flea market to find a guitar
Dude, that would be
to work
awesome.
on. So, yeah, for sure, man.
That would be cool, man. So, right on, man. Hector. Everybody, Hector. Guitar Tech Adventures. Don't hang up just yet. Don't hang up. We got to say thank you to our channel members. Thank you so much, channel members. Thank you so much, you guys, for your continued support for this channel and these shows. Let's do this. Now, I know I got to add a name, subtract a name. We'll do that. It's been a little busy this week. Dude, Hector, have you just been exhausted this week since you came back from NAMM Show?
Yeah, it was rough the first couple of days because I had to edit the videos because I didn't do lives. I just did, videos, and I did B-roll on guitars and then do voiceovers and things like that. So it was draining to do the videos, like put them together and edit it and make sure the sound is not horrible because it's so loud there. So all that kind of stuff, it was just exhausting. All the editing afterwards. Because, I was trying to put the videos out the day of or at least the next day. So I can catch kind of like the wave of all the contents coming through.
Yep.
And, but yeah, tiring as hell, but it was so much fun. Look, Johnny, I just got a notification. Hey, do you know that punk Johnny Beane? Damn. You know that punk ass Johnny Beane. That's from Mikey Settlemeyer. That's awesome.
Wait a minute. Mickey Settlemeyer?
Mickey, there you go.
Mickey Settlemeyer. Dude, I know that guy, man. Here. That's oh wow. We've been really busy around here. Oh my gosh. When was that? What was the date of that store? Yeah, that's this guy right here.
Like this? Hey, this is Mickey Sotomayor, and you're going to be listening to Johnny Beane TV every day.
That's right. Especially Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
And especially Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, because it's Saturday night, which is tonight. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe another night, depending what time you're listening to this.
There we go. Mickey, thank you so much, man. Yeah. Mickey Settlemeyer. Dude, Hector, do you play video games too?
I
Are you a
don't.
gamer at all?
I'm not a gamer at all. I'm sorry.
See, that's how Mickey and I know each other, because we would run around GTA online together. And I do that stuff on Twitch every night. I do video gaming as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he also gets on OnlyFans.
Nice.
And I have an OnlyFans. I don't get on the OnlyFans. Ron gets on my OnlyFans.
Nope.
Otherwise, how would he know about my OnlyFans?
Because you keep telling about it.
You know, he's seen me naked. I can't believe it. Okay, just kidding. All right.
Just kidding.
Not me.
But no.
Just kidding. No. Truthfully, there's a lot of musicians on OnlyFans too, because it's just a paywall. That's all it is. You know, you can put content up there, but it's become known as something else.
That's how, yeah.
I guess. So I've heard. But cool. Well, right on, dudes. Hector, thank you again so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Chad, for welcoming me. You know,
yes.
Appreciate that. Ron, very nice to meet you. Johnny,
nice
likewise.
To meet you too.
It's, you know, you guys are awesome. This was a lot of fun. We definitely have to do it again.
Definitely.
I have more guitar stories. More guitar stories to tell.
Guitar stories. All that stuff. So don't hang up, okay? Don't hang up. But you guys, thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe. Drop comments down below. Subscribe to Hector. Subscribe to Ron. And we'll see you guys next time here on... what channel is this?
Ready. Hey, I'm James Brown. And you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Okay. Get some guitars. Turn around. Here we go. Tell me when. Hey, this is Brad Gillis from Night Ranger, and you're checking out Johnny Beane.
I got 2. I got a 17. Hi, this is Beane. You're watching Johnny Beane. Good.
Howdy, y'all. It is Blue Saraceno, and I'm letting you know that you are watching Johnny Beane, so watch out.
You're watching Johnny Beane. You're watching this motherfucker on wherever you're watching it. Just watch him. He's a legend.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're watching Johnny Beane TV. I'm Ole England, the guy with the face on the live stream right now.
Thank you so much.
Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Beane TV, I guess.
Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Click on another video on the screen here on YouTube. Drop your comments below. And we will see you guys on the next show. Right here on Johnny Beane TV.